One of the biggest scams in the world right now is manifestation. There are people out there who claim that if you write down your goals, man, if you write them down, then they're gonna fucking take life one day. It's gonna increase the likelihood at least. It doesn't make any sense. It's a complete lie. It's a lie that's sold to people who are scared. The reason it's sold to them is obviously money. It's something that makes them feel that they don't need to be scared anymore. It's superstitious. And superstition is not real.
Explain a little bit, because I think we've all heard the phrase manifesting, but what is power manifesting, Paul?
Okay, so regular manifesting is imagining something and then bringing it into reality. And very often that's, writing down your goals. And if you write down your goals and you're clear about them, they're far more likely to come true than if you're unclear.
That's just complete and utter bullshit. That's not how the real world works. If you're imagining your future life to be a certain way, my guy, odds are what you're imagining is a fantasy. Fantasy is not what the real world is. Okay, so let's say there is a guy who wants to be a model. He imagines that he's gonna work towards being a model and whatever the fuck, and he's gonna become a model at the end, man. When he actually then enters the industry, he sees that he has to suck a lot of dick. Literally, he has to shove his dick down multiple asses to get ahead. It's a very lame example, but that's something he did not realize initially. So when he was fantasizing about his future, this was not taken into account. Just like this, whatever your goal is, there are gonna be so many aspects that you're not seeing right now because it's a fantasy, man. The future world that you created was created with all the information that you have right now. When you move ahead, you're gonna get more information, which is gonna change that future world because new aspects are coming into it. So it doesn't make any sense, man. This is not how it works. The world that we live in is not this simple. It's a lie that's sold to people because people are scared, man.
So regular manifesting is doing that sort of thing. Power manifesting is when you imagine going into the future, what you'll see, hear and feel, and then from that you get a very sensory rich experience of what it's like to have achieved your goal, and then you work the steps backwards of how you got there. Right, and you lock that in your mind as a series of pictures, so it's in the neurocoding of your brain. So I'm a fan of manifesting.
Again, complete nonsense. I don't know what the difference was between the two manifesting options this guy gave us. I thought they were the fucking same. So one is where you write down, but if you're writing something down, you're still visualizing, which is what you do in the second option. And if you're visualizing, I guess you feel it as well. I don't know how the two things are different. Tell me something. What if there is this girl I like, and the guy I know, he likes the same girl, and we both try to manifest that this girl fucking starts dating us. Both of us are now manifesting the same shit. Who's gonna achieve it? Who's gonna achieve it, man? It's only gonna be one. And look at that smirk, by the way. He knows he's making a fool out of everybody. He knows him, man.
Lots of people talk about manifesting and kind of go, oh yeah, but that's just thinking about it. And what you said there is you sort of had to come out as a manifester.
Yes, that's right. I have come out of the closet and I've admitted I'm a manifester.
Why is there a little bit of something around the idea of manifesting, do you think?
Okay, because some people confuse it with like wishing, like sort of new age thinking.
Right.
And New Year's resolutions, which half the country is about to fail at this week. New Year's resolutions are wishes, and if all we had to do was wish, we'd all be living in mansion houses, living a life of luxury. The difference with the manifesting is that you actually have a strategy, that you have a well-formed set of goals, and you've got a route to getting there, and also you might think about what's going to get in the way and how you're going to overcome those obstacles.
But you cannot fucking know what obstacles are gonna come in your way. How can you know that? Imagine you're somebody who just fucking went to uni, you study law for example. You don't know what type of people you're gonna meet at uni. You don't know what type of opportunities, literal opportunities, what firms are ready to hire you, what firms are even looking to hire. There might be some big firms that you already know about and stuff like that, but there are so many things. The person you will be when you graduate is not the person you will be when you started doing that degree. There are so many things that come into play. And that's not to say that you shouldn't have a step-by-step guide of what you want to do to achieve what you want, but that's not manifesting. I think that's just a new word then, because that's just common sense as far as I'm concerned. And again, man, there are so many things that are out of your control. There are so many things you cannot control. What are you gonna do with that? A lot of times, and this is a hard pill to swallow for a lot of people, Hard work obviously matters, but a lot of it is just luck. No matter where you are, man, it's just luck.
It's interesting because you describe in the book about how it's considered a little bit woo-woo, and those are using your words,
sure,
actually.
Yeah.
But then when you talk to these people who have achieved great success in all different areas,
Yes.
you know, whether it's there's a sporting manifestor here, Michael Phelps. He says he mentally rehearses his swimming races. He said I would visualise probably a month or so in advance just of what could happen, what I want to happen, and what I don't want to happen, because when it happened, I was prepared for it.
Yeah.
And you quote all these different people,
Yes.
all these achievers. Michael Phelps. We've got Jim Carrey in here. Oprah Winfrey.
Bad examples, man. Michael Phelps, Jim Carrey, these people already know what the fuck they are doing. So they know what type of obstacles can come in their way. Jim Carrey has been working in Hollywood since the last fucking 20 or 30 years now. Maybe even more, I don't know. This is nonsensical, man. You name these type of people, but manifestation, I think, usually is something that people get invested in when they're trying to fucking start doing something from fucking nowhere. And these people are not the perfect examples for that. I think this is just completely nonsensical. It's very simple, man. If you want to achieve something, just start learning skills in that industry or that field, whatever. Just start learning skills, be good at what you do, and you will achieve something. This idea that you have to manifest is just complete bullshit. And now some people might name a bunch of successful people who are going to claim, oh, I manifested, man. I manifested. But it's just complete nonsense, man. Give me the exact ratio. If 100 people try manifesting, how many actually succeed by trying the steps that they fucking thought that they're gonna try? Things change, man. Plans change. That's how reality works. What's important is to just be good at what you do. It's literally just that. You can't determine what your journey is gonna be like. What you can determine is that you are good at what you fucking do.